Welcome in, welcome in. I'm getting a few more things set up, getting you guys locked and loaded in place. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Steph. Welcome in, guys. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to get a giveaway up and going. We're going to do giveaways, and tonight I think we might be doing finished goods for some of the sale, if not all of the sale. We'll see how that goes. May go into some yarn tonight. We'll see. It's a couple days before the Mother's Day, but let's get our giveaway going here in just a minute. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Tara White. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Surf Baby. Let's see. I'm gonna get the giveaway going. So make sure you get in the givey. I've got a few more things that we're going to be doing. We're going to do in finished goods today. I'm going to rotate that camera. Get that set up right here. Right here, right now. Hi, welcome in. Get in the givey. We're doing the follower giveaway. Make sure to follow and get in the givey. Got some buyers giveaways today. I've got at least a regular giveaway. Trying to get my iPad set up here. I've got lots to show today. It's going to be nice. How are you guys doing today? You're new, Alora. Very nice to meet you. So just so that you guys know, I am a retailer. We have a shop in Alaska, Wasilla, Alaska. We do hand-dyed, hand-spun yarns and fibers. And today, since we're getting close to Mother's Day, I decided we'd do some of the finished goods that I have. But let's get this item pinned because if you enjoy some of the stuff you see today, there's no pressure to buy, but go ahead and favorite this item. That way you get alerted, even if you don't bookmark my shows, you get alerted to if, oh, for the plushies you're making, that's cool. I have Anthem Chunky, but I don't have plushy stuff per se. Reimagine, welcome in. Welcome in, Angel. So we got that going. There's about 3 minutes left on that giveaway. So there's 10 people getting the giveaway. Come on, guys. I have a few more things. We're gonna go through some really nice stuff today. I just gotta at least get the weight on 2 of them. I've got some real nice things for towards the end. And of course, these are all going to be handmade. Hope you guys can still hear me. Got my headset on. This is 10 OC. That's 10 ounces. I've got to get the weights on these at least before I show them. I figured it's time to do gifts. So today would be a good day. Okay, and that's 11 ounces. Gotta at least have the weights on this. 11 OC. Okay. All right, I'm gonna come back around. I got good stuff. Good stuff today. Good stuff today. I didn't get everything loaded into the buy it now, so there's a few things that we'll have to do after or as we're going, which is fine. It's fine. We're all fine here. A few more moments left in that giveaway. Make sure you get in it. Got 10. Oh, hey, everybody. Did I get rated? Yay! Thank you for the raid. We got a minute left on the clock, and then I'll put up a Raiders giveaway because I've got a Raider one. So let me see who raided me. T&A Deals. Thank you so much for the raid. We'll do that. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust things so that people can see. I've got handmade hats, I've got handmade scarves, I've got hand spun, hand woven, I've got headbands, I've got all kinds of yummy good stuff. So let's make sure we're actually looking at it. How about that? Isn't that a great and spectacular idea? We like this idea of actually seeing the things that we're going to buy, right? I'm going to put this up right for now, just as a holder. I haven't made the listing for this one yet, but I am running these headbands at 30. So, and we got 10 seconds left on the giveaway. So if anybody's still sleeping out there, go ahead, get in that giveaway. Get in the givey, get in the givey. I also follow back and share. So if you follow me, if you're coming from the raid, go ahead and give me a follow. I follow everyone I can. Hey, Michelle, you made it in. Hey, evening series. Oh, all right. Who won the giveaway? Why does it not show? Is it running? Who won? My goodness. How annoying. Linda, you won. Yay. All right. I'm going to put up a Raiders giveaway because you guys raided and you're here. So let's see. I've got some Raider giveaways. So don't worry about me, just hang out. I'll get another giveaway going because you guys are awesome and you rated. So let's do this. Run the giveaway. All right. All you guys rated in, get in the giveaway. Get in the giveaway, guys. You guys are awesome. I have lots of good gifts today. So make sure you get in the giveaway. Make sure that you pin the hi Lori, hi Bundle, hi Askadaska, for sharing your beautiful products. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're so wonderful. I'm so glad that you liked it. I really hope that you love it. I can't wait to see what you make from it. So, everybody go ahead and bookmark the item so that you're alerted anytime that we get going. I'm actually going to start. I've got hats and I've got handmade socks, but let's start with hats. Even though I have the headband up, I want us to start with those. And we're going to run it as an auction. These are going to be finished goods. They deserve everything that they make because they are definitely beautiful, hard work. Oh, shoot. Okay, ignore that, I guess. Like, where did I wasn't quite ready. This is the hat that's actually, that would be running. I got 30 seconds. Ah! Okay, ignore my goofiness because apparently we don't know how to put hats on foam heads. So, and we didn't realize that it was going to run it like right that second. So, these are hand spun, hand dyed in Alaska, beautiful hats. Very, very warm. These are definitely what we would consider our hunter hats. So these are hand spun, hand dyed, and handmade in Alaska. Head overboard. Yes, head overboard. Okay. So I'm going to run it again because we actually can, now actually see the proper hat. Okay, it's got it pinned, but let's see. Edit listing. Okay, well, wanted to run like an auction and get there, so she did lose her head. Okay, so now I've lost her head again. Where did it go now? Oh, it went into the auction. Boo. I feel so silly. I feel so off. What? Now it's just gone. What not is what nodding me? There we go. There we go. I found it. Okay. All right, we got a minute left in the giveaway, and there's definitely still a couple of you guys here. So if you can get in it, get in it. Hi, Clark Farms. Get in the givey. Welcome in. All right. So I'm going to run this one, and then we move on from this guy. He's, again, hand spun, hand knitted, hand dyed, all made here in Alaska from start to finish. So let's do 15 seconds on the clock and start. And I've got lots of hats to pick from, so no obligations to buy, of course, but I do want to just go through these. It's Mother's Day coming up, and while we are makers, sometimes we just want to be able to buy something nice and go from there. With that said, let's swap hats. Got 25 seconds left on that giveaway. We're going to swap hats here. Now, this one I think is hand spun, but I don't think it's hand dyed. It could be though, but it's cute. Now, this one you could fold it up, but I do believe that it is worn more strictly like a beanie. And it's got some really good cross, some good looks, some good colors. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Hustle and hope. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Woot woot. All right. And if I haven't seen you before, welcome in. I hope that you're having a wonderful Monday. I'm going to run this one, and we're going to have 15 seconds on that clock. And here we go. Really pretty colors, greens, blues, and purples. Kind of a mahogany color of the purple. Really pretty. If you're looking for a gift for Mother's Day, these are definitely the warmer hats, but they are really pretty. All right. So that is those two. I know I usually do yarn on Mondays, but I definitely thought that with Mother's Day coming, this would be a good day to do some finished goods and show you guys what I have. All right. Now this one is a nice mauve, kind of a dusty rose-ish style color. This one's got the folded brim. Again, these are hand spun, hand dyed, and hand knitted. They're really pretty. They almost have that bubbly look where it's got the almost like the ears, but not really. So we're going to run that one. See if anybody likes the pink mauve. Oh, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had an excellent weekend. It was kind of cloudy and icky, but I really enjoyed it, and I got to stay home and relax and not have to do a whole heck of a lot for the weekend. All right, for the orange lover out there, or the Michigander, because we used to make these for my dad and his friends, and we would call them our hunter hats. These are hand dyed. I want to say it could be hand spun, But it's definitely hand dyed. It's my mom's hand dyed orange colors, and it is hand knitted by my mom, so very beautiful. We're gonna go for another 15 seconds and go. So my mom has been spinning and dyeing yarn since 1993. It has been a lifelong passion for her, and I'm so glad that I get to be doing the online sales for it because her art deserves so much love, and I just enjoy doing it. So it's a win-win for both of us. If we sell, we sell. If we don't, I'm at least getting these out and into the world. So here's another one. Now, the other one was pink mauve, but this one is close, but not the same. So, like, here's the example. This one is more purple, I think, and this one's more pink. This one really looks like it's got the little ears, it's kind of cute, but it's also not pinched to be that way, so it doesn't have to be. So, oh, well, that is awesome, Falsy Song. I love that you're enjoying it. That's the biggest thing. Like, we can make all these things, we can enjoy making them, we can make a little bit of money off of them if we can, and if not, we at least enjoy what we're making. So, that's the biggest thing around here. We like the creative side and the community side. So, it's just as important. Hi, Xanthape. Welcome in. All right. Now, this one, I'm going to run this one at 45. It's a lighter weight. Those were all heavy. Those were all real chunky weights. I'm going to run this one at 45. It is more like a beanie. And it's actually my favorite style of beanie that my mom makes. I really like it. It's got a short brim, fits most sizes. We will, I'm going to change this for this one and run this at 45. So now this one, the blue, is at 45, so we're going to run it now and go. All of these are wool merino. They're really soft, they're really warm, they're for that, you know, definitely middle of winter. I usually stop wearing them, when it's getting warmer. All right. And hi, Laura Dan. We're running through some finished goods today, getting through some hats. Let's see, through some hats. This one's back up to the big chunky, so we will, and this is the last hat that I have. So we'll go back, since this is the chunky, we're gonna make it back up to the 65. And go. There we go. 15 seconds on that clock. Are you guys, do you have an idea yet of what you're making your yarn into is gonna be? Oh, your yarn just came in, and I love the colors. You wish you got more. You can always get more. I'm dangerous. I usually have more. Do you have a plan yet, or is it going in the stash? Because stash is also valid. All right. Now, moving on to the next style of item, I have headbands. Let's see. These headbands were all hand dyed by my mom, and then they were machine knitted. Now, these are a slightly lower price point. These ones are 45. So we're gonna, oh, I meant to edit the listing and change it into an auction style. I just find it's easier to run them that way. Oh, and then go to auction. Woo, woo, woo. Aw, come on. I hate it when it selects into it when I really want it to scroll. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, right. And then if I change it, it tells me it's inactive. Dang it. I should have just made them all auction items. But that's okay. All right. Auction. There it is. Pinning these. So these we're going to be running at 40. I might go into some yarns, Frost. Right now, I was thinking that because it is almost Mother's Day, I thought some finished products would be a good show because we have so much in the shop. What kind of yarns would you be interested in? Because I have so many. And Askadaska, I am not sure. I missed it if you did. This one is, I believe it's in our Grizzly Mama color, and we're gonna run it 15 seconds at 40. So really pretty color that we have. These are all my mom hand dyed specialty colors. I'll have to look at the donation thing. I'm not sure. Hey, Yarn Ninja. Yeah, message me later about it and we'll arrange it. I can put it in the buy it now and have that go. This is another one of our, these are all going to be our specialty hand dyed colors, but this is one of our favorites. It is called McKinley Summer. And you can wear these either direction when you're wearing these headbands. I like to wear it with the pinch towards the back, but some people like to have it up in the front. You can add like a bow to the pinch where it's tied together. You could change up the cinching a little bit. So, oh, well, there you go. It says that you blooped. So, yay! What did we, do I go sold? Is that how that would show up? Pom pom. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yay! You'll get a mini skein. Yeah, you did it right. I don't have you'd have to if you want it to be like a we don't carry any alpaca. My mom is allergic to hair. So it's unfortunate, but we can't have any lamb's pride. Well, we have a little bit of lamb's pride, but predominantly we can't have mohair, alpaca, or anything like that. And thank you. I'm glad because a lot of it we have so that people can see samples of how it works up. Like if you don't want a headband, this is technically our McKinley Summer, and we have it in everything from fingering, sport, worsted, and bulky. So that makes it really nice too. I'm going to run this one and then we'll move on to the next color. Hi, Dorothy. Make it a giveaway? Yeah, I can make it a giveaway. Yeah, think so. I think now go giveaway, go create temporary. It's going to be knitting and crochet supplies because it's blooping us mini skein. It's in new condition. Uh, sponsored giveaway, and it was how do we spell your name? Hang on. ASKA Das Dak. I know I say it right or say it wrong. ASKA. Oh man, I'm just hitting everything on my side. ASKA DAKSA, and then mini skein. All right, and then so 1 to 3 ounce. All right, I'm gonna run the giveaway. So there's that. That's going. Hi Jessica. Hi Kathy. Hi Spark. All right, and then let me make sure I catch up. Yeah, I really do wish I had more variety in like the alpaca and everything like that. Um, just so everyone knows, Askadaska sponsored the giveaway, so make sure you get in that giveaway. She's giving the chat, blessing the chat with a free hand-dyed mini skein from Alaska, so you don't want to miss out on that. This one, I think this might be our Alaskan trout color, and if not, I'm off, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna run this. There's 12 of you. Get in the giveaway. You guys are, she sponsored it. Somebody's got to win. Hi, Potty Mouth. You're so sweet. You really are, and I appreciate it. And I will shout you out for it, no matter what. Hi, Tarish. Hi, Steph. All right, so these are hand dyed. These are machine knit, but they're hand dyed by us in Alaska, and it is one of my mom's signature colors. So we're gonna run this one. They've got the small pinch in the back, not the big like bow, but you can, it makes it easier for adjusting, and it's really nice. Great for Mother's Day, really pretty colors. So, and again, no requirements to buy today. I do have bloops in the chat though, if you want to support and help me get to the 1K sales, as everybody is trying to, of course, do. But I really care about building my community and getting people to know about us, because we are all the way up here in Alaska and we're trying to expand. All right, now this is another really pretty color. I'm going to say they're all pretty colors. You know that. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. But it's, I almost want to say it's our night forest color. I could be wrong. Hi, Brittany's. This is got dark blues, dark greens, definitely heavier on the green tones. And I'm going to run it. Run, 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 run. 15 seconds on the clock. Great gift for Mother's Day. We've had people who also, unfortunately, have had cancer really love them because they're a nice tight head wrap and they're really pretty. All right. This next color is like dark browns, very nice mahogany colors. This one's a little thinner of a wrap. But it's still really nice quality. We'll run that one. All handmade local. Now it was machine, the first one. Ooh, the first one. Of the headbands, Linda? Which ones we got? I've got, I'll move the head aside. Oh, that was the first one, huh? That was the brown. That was the Grizzly Mama, which is, actually, it's the same one as that one. It's still Grizzly Mama. This is just a thinner one. So I will gladly rerun that one. Put it up there for you so you can see it. You guys can fight amongst yourselves. No. 1 minute left on that giveaway. All right. So got that in there. And this is as far as I know, this is Grizzly Mama. So there goes that. And if Linda wants it, Linda will get it. Welcome in, honey. You got it, Linda. I've got that set aside for you. All right. So I've got another. Now, these are our Alaskan blueberry. You could also call it Northern Lights. And these are in our sparkle ones. Oh, Brit won! Yay, Brit! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Go Brit! All right. Okay, so also these are made in our specialty sparkle yarn. I showed it on the first show, but I haven't showed it since. It's 85% merino and 15% lurex. Yeah, Britt, that's awesome. I'm glad that you won. If you guys like Northern Lights colors, blueberry colors, blues, purples, greens, this is the one for you. Oh, yeah, wait. I think, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, you bought that for the right one. Where'd it go, though? Can't run this at that price. That's crazy. What? No one would buy it at that. I mean, somebody might, but you gotta be kidding me. Come on now. We were rolling. Auction. Oy vey, it did not like. So let's create a quality listing. Photos, upload. I don't like it when I get stalled like this, guys. It's really annoying. For you and us, I had a nice listing. I had everything. Hand knitted headbands, hand dyed, Alaskan made. How annoying. I had a great, I had all the things. I had a description. Oh my gosh, we can't have starting bid at that. It's got to be at least 40. Oh my goodness. I think these were the 1 to 3 ounces. My goodness, I hate this sometimes. And it slows everything down. I'm so sorry. What are we missing that you don't like that I haven't done? My goodness. And then it's like, it wants a description. Okay. Can we pin that now? Are we okay to function in the real world? No, apparently not. There we go. Hey, Sunny. Hey, Falcon Girl. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. So I think we're back on track. These are the blueberries. We can run it at 40 because it's not supposed to run any higher than that. Unless you guys push for it to be any higher than that. Huh, that was annoying. It went back up to 65 and it went to a whole different thing. Quantities. It's so annoying. Okay. But beautiful, beautiful. We're moving forward again. All right. Now, this is actually my favorite color way of my mom's. I mean, I have a lot of them, but this is like, I named it and everything. And this is our ice caverns. Because when you travel to a glacier up here in Alaska, you can sometimes end up finding a cave that is completely ice, and you can walk inside of the caves. So it's a beautiful reflection of lighter blues, rich colors. Thank you. My mom, like I said, my mom's hand-dyed yarns, 85% merino, 15% lyric, so it has some sparkle in it. And then we had them machine knitted for us. So they're mostly handmade, but they're still handmade. Even the machine knitting had to be done by someone local. So we're going to run this one. This is like one of my favorites. And I figure, hi, Thrifty. I figure today would be a good day to do some finished goods. And if you guys want to do yarn after I finish up with these, I am totally down for yarn. I'm not against doing more yarn. I just have lots of yarn. Okay. This one, I'm pretty sure this is our Aleutian blue color. Hi is 4110. No. All right. So here it is in our Aleutian blue sparkle. And if anybody has any recommendations on what yarns you guys would like to look at when we go, I will gladly focus in on some. This one is going to be our Denali winter colors. And I guess I should show it because sometimes some people wear it up more like the turban style. So maybe that way you can see the little, like if you wore it that way. I'm the one I would wear it in the back. This is Denali winter. Oh, hit the iPad. Denali winter is one of our popular ones. This was our January color in our color box. So there we go. We've done enough blues for a hot moment. Let's do something bright and red and bold. This is a little bit of a thinner width, but it's still going to be a nice warm headband. I'm not exactly sure which color this one is in, but it's got lots of reds, a little bit of orange, a little bit of green tone, just really pretty. And all of these come out really soft and super nice. All right, we're almost done with what I've got for these headbands. So this, I want to say, is called Clear Creek. Oh, we could definitely look at more Rios. We looked at Rios last week. You guys want to do Rios? Hi, Ricky. I've got two more after this, and it's a Denali Winter and I think an Ice Road Trucker. So I will laugh. Linda, didn't you buy Rio's yarn for me last week? No. No judgment. Has it come in yet? Hi, Flamingo. Flemings, not Flamingo. Hi, Harley. So this is in our Denali winter color. It came in today. Yay! Have you had Malabrigo before? I know. I was gonna like offhand. I was gonna call you Flamingo, but you are more not Flamingo. You're Fleming. Oh, Linda, you're gonna love it. You're gonna be addicted to Malabrigo now. We even if we didn't want to have Malabrigo in the store, we have to have it in the store because it is so popular, so popular. In fact, out of the yarn stores in Alaska, it is definitely the number one crossover in brand. Oh, we have Rasta. We have lots of Rasta. I could do Rios and Rasta next for you guys. So this is Ice Road Trucker. More of the grays, blues, silvers. Hi, Patricia. We're going to run this one real quick. And I think that was all of what I have for hats and for headbands. Actually, I think I have one more full-size chunky hat left. So I will show it, but we don't have to run it unless anybody wants me to run it. You know, maker's got to make, but sometimes we just need to be able to buy a gift for our mom and we want it to be handmade. So that's why I figured today would be a good day to also just, you know, show some of what we do. So this is hand spun, hand dyed, hand knit, hand all the things. So let's see. I really don't like that. There we go. Ah, and then it went past it. And then there's that. So we'll run this one real fast and then we'll join over. We'll go over to the Rasta area. And we'll go look at Rios and Rasta. How about that? Sounds like a fun plan to me. I got time. You got time? I got time. Running out of time. No, we're good though. I have had a great time. I really wanted to show those. I do have one other thing that I want to show. I don't have them listed yet, but you'd have to tell me if you want me to run them. Let me rotate the camera so I can see myself because you're going to want to see these. 809 solid. Ooh. I don't know which one that is. I could probably look it up and see if I have it in my system and then tell you whether or not. Again, now I'm not wearing my hat today. However, I want you guys to see these scarves. They are hand dyed, hand spun, no, hand dyed, hand carded, hand spun, hand woven. These are gorgeous. So we'll start with the brightest one. These are as Alaskan made as you can get. They're with my mom's hand dyed. It's a local lady who weaves them, cards them, spins them. This one is that long. These do run retail at $85. Be great with a shawl pin. They're chunky. We like them chunky. But they're really nice. You can get a shawl pin and pin them. You can wear it as a scarf. You can wear it as a shawl. You can twist them up, do the thing, bring it through. It could be just in your coat, stuffed in, because in Alaska, we're cold. So we stuff things in our coats and then in our hoodies, and this is failing so brutally. So brutally. There we go. There we go. Ha ha ha. I win. Okay, so there's that one. And I only have 4 of these, so I just want to show them. And like I said, they're 85. So if you want me to run them, I'll be glad to run them. But here's another one. Now this one's not as wide, but it's just as beautiful. All the same things, hand spun, hand dyed, hand carded. If you don't know what carding is, that's where you're taking the wool itself and basically blending them up together. Again, they're like perfect length for a nice big chunky signature piece scarf. Unique, one of a kind. Never will see them again. She'll make more, but you know how I believe these are 100% wool because she's getting it from us. There might be something else in some there, but I'm pretty sure they're 100%. Her tag says merino, so she would have more on it if it was more than just merino. Because we're all really particular about making sure that people know, just in case, because allergies are a thing. Here's another one. Slightly different colors, more greens. More on that green brownish tone. Look at how long this one is. This one is super long. Again, that makes it really nice for if you're doing just a crossbody scarf, or if the attempt was better. Other people are better at scarves than I am. So, hi, Vanya. So, forgive me for my like bad portraying of clothing. I'm not so great at like showing display wise, but your signature piece, you're going out, you know, you want something really special and you get to say it's all handmade from Alaska. So if you guys want something like this, let me know. I think I had one more. You just double check. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was the 3. Thought I had 4. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, I just switched my AirPods. Can you guys still hear me? I always worry if it's not actually doing audio. Okay, good. Good. It's not being lame. All right, let's move over here. And I'm going to rotate the camera again. So, first off, I want to say Rios. We went through all of these cubbies last week. So, this is what we have right now for our Rios. But I will say I have lots of chunky Rasta. So we've definitely got the Rasta in lots of different colors. And we can go through the Rios. All right. And I have not fixed my situation from last week about the cubes. So you'll have to bear with me in the sense that I have no idea which cube is which, apparently, when you guys request. So I need to figure out my situation a little better and figure out getting that going better. However, let's see. Okay, we're gonna play this game. The green on the bottom here, or are you talking the green on the bottom over there? Here, there. On the left. Okay, so, today apparently everything wants to fall off or out of me. Are we talking this green right here? Woohoo! Okay, this one is called Solus, and it is 809. Is that the color that you said earlier? Is that the one that you bought? That's the one that you bought last time, huh? Yes. Oh no, did you not get enough of it? Is that part of it? Ooh, okay. Um, Let me make sure that I've got things in frame, at least well enough that when I go back and I look at the camera receipts and stuff, I get this right for you guys. Okay, so I know I'm in the exact same problem. Would love a turquoise or tealish in Rios. I've got some turquoise and all that. Let me grab my folding chair so I can sit and do this well for you guys because I appreciate your time and you appreciate me, and I want to make sure that I'm doing this well for you. And I need to make sure that I pin up the Rios random pulls. So here is our Rios. Got that pinned. And Haley, I think I'm saying it right. I hope it's Haley. Um, do you want one of the Solus or do you want two of them at this point? Yeah, so let me list that real fast as one item, and then that way we'll do it as a buy it now. Temporary listing, knitting and crochet, Solus, not solid, Solus times two. What are they? They are 22. So 44. I have one. I think that's how that's going to bundle together. Might have to change it, but that should be good. And then all right, Haley, I just what? What? It's not. Oh, duh. You bought it. Duh. Okay, I feel silly. I'm just like, because like I pinned it and it immediately was gone, and I'm just like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm a dork. And I'm always nervous that these things aren't gonna work the way that they should is my problem. So okay. So I've got for you, Haley, I've got the two Solace. So those will be on their way for you. I'm gonna go put a bag for you together and comment in the chat if anybody sees one that you'd like me to grab, I know that you said some, one of you guys said some teals and turquoise, so I can pull out and lay out and show you guys the teals and all the good stuff. You were ready. You were ready. You were more ready than I was. See, biting at the teeth. Okay, so there's that. And then you said greens and turquoise. Let me make sure. Let's look a little bit lower. Let's see. This one's called Reflecting Pool. This one is blue jeans, so less green in it. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Rios Reflecting Pool. This is Rios. This is Aurora. Let's see. These are called Bobby Blue. I'll put up the Solus again just next to it so you can see the difference in the tones. And and there is an Azul. Did I grab an Azul? Azul. This, let's see. So can you see? Here, let's go for now. Let's go like this. Oh, you can see it from the top. How's that? It's funny. This one shows up a little more purple on the video, but I'm getting more gray tones out of it, but it does have a more lavender. This one, of course, we're still dealing with the dark underneath the. This is the Bobby Blue. And then we go into the other colors. Really like the Bobby Blue. I can run that one. Let's do that. Get that one in the camera. That's going to be the Bobby Blue. 2. I can do those. It's better if I do the little bit of a custom, if I do 2 of them. Let me make sure I have 2, first off. Blue jean, cowboy, and Bobby Blue. I've got 2. There we go. 2 Bobby Blues. So let me real quick. Oops. 2. Buy it now. 44. 31. Shipping is going to be the 8 to 11 ounces. And condition is new. That should do it. Bobby Blue times 2. Woot woot. Woot woot. Go Linda. Go Linda. All right. And welcome in, Brenda. We're looking at Rios worsted weight, hand dyed from Peru. It's all super lushy, super nice and soft. I am doing single pulls, but if you want more than one, I'm making custom items. So I need to get Linda's bag real quick. And Linda, you also got the headband. So I'm gonna get that into your bag. All right. Does anybody want me to run any of these individual colors? Let me get this pinned back up. All right. So, for those of you who have just joined us, hi, John Tay. We've got Rios Malabrego yarns. These are a worsted weight. They're plied. They're really soft, 100% merino, and we're just going through them. At this point, does anybody want me to run any of these 4 colors? Any one of them, just one at a time. Hi, welcome in. All right, I'm gonna put these back for now. We'll angle back up while I put these back. Let me know if you see any colors you want me to put in. Ooh. Let's see. Well, that's a royal. And then we've got azules. And we've got solace and reflecting pool. All right. All right, guys. Do you want me to keep running some Rios or do you want me to go into the Rastas? W's in the chat for Rastas. I do have really nice chunky Rasta, and we haven't gone through any of that before, so I can definitely go through that. Hi, Crystal. Diana and Rios. I might have Diana. Um, nope, that's Arco Iris. More Arco Iris. We do get Diana almost every time that we order, so if we don't have it today, I will have it again. And I don't currently see any Diana. I'm so sorry. I have no Diana that I could see. You'll catch her next time. That darn Diana, she runs off on us. And if I do find it, though, I will see if I, you know, can find it. Do you guys want to look at more of the Rios? Do you want to look at Rasta? Do you want to look at other things I got going on in the shop? We can walk around. We can look. Rasta. You're up for the Rasta. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to back myself up because this is a whole nother 9 set of cubes that we can go through. We don't have to go through all of them individually if you don't want to, but we can. I've got it all the way. Ooh. Ooh, am I just not seeing it? Oh, okay. I will say this is not in Rios. This is Diana. This is in worsted. So it's the same weight, but the yarn looks slightly different because this is not plied. This is the difference. We figured it out the other day. The difference between the Rios and the worsted is, see how this is plied? These are singles. So I have Diana, but I have it in worsted. So it's in a single. So it's the same weight. It will work with the Rios. I have done both. But I almost thought we were winning. I almost thought I had Rios in Diana. But that's okay. Maybe not today, sir. Right? Not today. Ooh, Pedris in Rasta. Let me see, because Pedris is one of the ones we do like, we order it. And let's see if I have Pedris. I have Pedris in other sizes for sure. I don't think that's Pedris. That's Talisman. These are Molino, which is also really cool, but not necessarily what you're looking for. I might be out of Pedris. I think I am. That's Archangel. That's this one. Nope, that's I think it's Uruguay. I think you're not supposed to say the Q. So I don't have Pedris. I'm trying to read. Okay. Now you're hooked. That's a-okay. I will highlight, like, while I don't seem to have the Pedris, I do have, let's see, this one is Cornilla. What I need to do real quick is I do need to take a moment and make a listing because I didn't make the Rasta one yet. I wasn't expecting Rasta today, but that's okay. No big deal. But I want to make sure I get a listing up so that we can run some colors easily enough. Hi, Spark. She liked my Spark. Let's go create a quality listing. Take a photo. Oh, I do not like this. Sorry about the lameness of the picture that this is going to be. If you saw what I was doing on this side, you'd be like, I'm so sorry. Okay. So there is our image for Rios. And these go for 29. I meant Rasta. I meant Rasta. You guys heard me. You know I meant Rasta. I love that you guys are chilling with me during my beginning stages of this whole like whatnot thing. The yarn community on here has been so awesome. I love jumping into people's streams. Also, share your streams with me if you are going to live stream because even if I can't purchase, I do like to participate, share, help out in the chat, do what I can, all that kind of good stuff. So we run these at 29. 29 at the shop. And I do apologize. I have to run back and find out how much these weigh. I don't think. Does not say how much they weigh. So I have to have the shipping profile correct on this. Can't let it go. Can't overcharge. Can't undercharge. These are Rastas are 5-ounce skeins. So that's nice though. That means they fall into the 4 to 7-ounce category still. So, and of course, bundling, right? Because we love bundling. Oh. All right. So let's pin that, and then I will go and check the chat. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm glad that you came and hung out because like it's only 6:30 here. It's still early for me. Many hours ahead, but I'm glad you came in and we'll get that right out to you. for sure. I hope you have a wonderful night. All right. So the one I have on the table is called Coronilla. We'll run that one because it's there. 15 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. And the next one I'm running, I just randomly picked. This one is called Neptuno. It's definitely in the nice purple ranges. Purple colors. Rasta. Big lushy lush. Knits up quick, crochets up quick. Makes for great hats. Everybody around here loves them for hats. But you can make just about anything with them. One skein, I think, is enough for one hat, though. That's how that works out. So, all right, I'm gonna go put this up. It's getting a little past my time, but I have the ability that we can run these a little bit and show some colors. So that one is called Immortal. Beautiful greens. Beautiful greens. It's not easy being green. Being the color of so many things. It's not easy being green. I'm a huge Muppet fan. I don't know all the words, so don't hate me that hard, but I always love that. It's not easy being green. All right, and then this one is a really nice purple, and it's called Abril. Oh, you like that purple. I think you'll like it. Now remember, these are chunky. These are big chunks. Big chunk. Big guys. But absolutely gorgeous. On the right cubes, just can't see them. Let me look at the camera. Oh, let me see. What angle are we looking at? I have, let's see. They are Rastas. Let me put these ones back up. These ones these ones are actually not Rasta. These ones run, they are hand dyed, hand made up here in Alaska. These run $42 a skein. This is a local dyer that it goes by Dancing Skies. But because they are consigned slash bought through our shop, we do have to run them at 42. And that's just the realism of those ones. However, if you do like it, let me know and I'll run it. But I've got 2 of that skein. This is actually one of the most popular colors she has. It's called Gumtree. Really, really nice. This is also by Dancing Skies, and this one runs at $33. So I just want you to know that that's another option that's in that bottom right corner. And then we do start going back into the Rastas. I ran one of the purples there. This is Lotus. This is Lotus in the Rasta. So we run that, of course, at the 29. Because while they are beautiful and hand dyed, these are ones that we get from Peru. So they're not local Alaska made. That's okay though. They're gorgeous and they're Rasta and they're Malabrigo. So, all right. Hey, Angel. All right. And going up from there, I have Paris Night running next. It's a very deep dark blue with a little bit of heather to it. And then on deck is going to be the color Lettuce. Let us talk more about it. For the gum tree, for this one, the gum tree is 135 yards, 230 grams, and it is superwash merino, and I run it at 42 for the gum tree. And I have two of them. I can make a listing. They're just separate from the Malabrigo. So, um, so that one, and then we've got lettuce. So lettuce is running. And got two more on deck. Okay. Lettuce. Now this is the one from the top. This is Molino. Redo lotus. There is lotus. And lotus is running. I kind of figure 15 seconds is a good run. And if people actually bid, it'll go up again, but it's not too long without it being, just up there for forever. Like we have so many yarns to go through. All right, Linda, I got your Rasta. And then, like I said, here we're going to run Melina. And then the next one I have up next is called Snake. It's got a lot of really good colors to it, too. Okay, we're all going to unfollow Linda and we're going to ban her from the chat. Ban! This one's called Snake. Hey, I got another girlfriend that actually shops with us local too, and then I showed her this app, and she is in trouble. No. I'm like, I am not responsible for your impulse control and your shopping habits. You cannot come back at me and be upset. You can only be happy with the things that you got from us. I think I ran Paris Night. I think we went up. Now we can go over. This is a really popular one. It looks like I'm down to one of it. It's called Teal Feather. Really luscious teal. More of a solid, but like a solid pot dye. So it's got that little bit of heathering. Bring it up here. Oh, we got, oh no. I thought you were supposed to be on a timeout. No. You're awesome. I love it. Hi, Rose. Be careful. Now we got Rosalinda up next. So Linda, I don't know if you want to get Rosalinda, but that is what's up next. And running it. Running in Rosalinda. Hi, Ashley. How's it going? Oh, I had a really good weekend. It was really nasty outside. So yesterday I just stayed at home and did nothing. Well, I mean, I did lots of stuff, but I stayed home and did not have to go anywhere, which was very, very pleasant. All right. This is one of my personal favorites. It's called Blueberry Cream. And it's a dangerous color because it is super, super yummy, super good colorway. Blues, purple more, but makes me want to eat it. Hey, Karkar. I like the nickname. That's awesome. And then I think I ran that one, so that one just got done. So now we've got this one's blues and green tones. This is called Verde Azul. And it looks like I do have two skeins of that. And then on deck, we've got Almond Blossom. So here is a nice solid light pink Almond Blossom. got, okay. Now we're getting into the next one I'm gonna put up is gonna be, whoo, Draco. So, you know, we get a little Draco in our lives, maybe some Malfoy, maybe just some snakes. I don't know. It's green, it's pretty, it's yummy. Hi, Amy Go. What is up? Hope you had a great weekend. This has been so much fun. I have been loving being on here. All right. Next up is going to be Reflecting Pool. So that one can go there. And while that one's running, I've got, that's a Draco. That's a Reflecting Pool. Okay. Now we've got Talisman. Talisman. And it looks like I have 2 skeins of that. So we'll run this one. How's your weekend been, Amy? Did you do anything fun? I stayed at home. I chilled. It was yucky out. I didn't like it. Hey, AB Ship. What is up? What is happening? I wanted to go live. I did go live. I should say I did go live, but I only live streamed and gamed and hung out and had a good time. But I wanted to do my yarn sale on Monday. All right. So this one is called Whole Grain. Whole grain. If you like a nice, solid, kind of a muted tone. Not today. All of that's at home. So maybe I should do one tomorrow or something. We'll see how it goes. I don't have the $2 stuff at home. I am getting another box of stuff though. So there will be more. Hi Marissa and Linda, you're back. You're in trouble. Uh-oh, you're back. No, I'm just kidding. All right, what do we got here? We have next up is Wales Road. We reorder this one all the time. It's a super dark purple, blue, really good tones. Hi, Jessie Lovely. All right, this is Wales Road in Rasta. These are super chunkies. Just for anybody who's just joined, these are very chunky yarns. They knit up quickly or they crochet up quickly. And next up is Laguna Negra. Say that a whole bunch of times fast, not being Spanish. No offense to anybody Spanish. Laguna Negra. Very nice color. Let's see. So we've got Wales Road, Wales Road. What else do I have down there? Wales Road and Wales Road. We got a lot of Wales Road this time. We must have just reordered it. All right. Now I think, because see, these go faster than the other ones. I think I've got only a few left that we didn't do on this side. This one is called Anniversario. I'm not gonna, unless somebody wants me to run black, I'm not gonna run black, but I do have black Rasta. So let's just start Anniversario. And what else do I have next? Uruguay and Purple Mystery. Oh my goodness, this is such a solid, but it's like, it glows really good. No, Linda, no! You're gonna like that Anniversario. You will. You're gonna love all these. They're gonna remind me if you crochet or knit, because either way, it's gonna go up fast, and you're gonna love it. And usually, one skein is enough for a hat. So that one goes to Linda. So this one is, I'm pretty sure it's Uruguay. It says Q. It's spelt funny, and I don't think I've ever looked at the word Uruguay, so I could be wrong. I can be a noob and I can be wrong. Hi, Evan. But I'm calling it Uruguay for now. And a lot of these are Spanish names, so I wouldn't doubt if it is. All right. I really love this one. It almost glows with how purple it is. It is called Purple Mystery. I do have a couple of skeins of that. None, I really think we've gone through all the Rasta I have. Hi, Cass. So we are kind of close to that end point. Let's see. All right. Are there any colors that you guys see or have seen that you want me to run again? I'm going to raise this up a little bit so you can see more of the cubes. The ones below don't have any of the, let's see, and this is the Uruguay, which I think I only had the one skein of the Uruguay. Purple Mystery. I may or may not have run Archangel, so let's run it again. This is Archangel. Archangel. Oh, that's why you had time. I gave you 30 seconds on that clock, didn't I? That was just too tempting to miss up. These are 100% merino superwash. They're really nice, very luscious, very chunky. Sure. And you want one of it? Make sure I hang this up here. If anybody wants it, I think this is the last of the Rasta that we'll show. And then you want one gum tree. So let me sit down for just a second. Hold, please. And it is 42. Still falls into that category for the shipping. Come on. Come on. All right. Okay, I've got that gum tree pinned. Hey, no Paladin. What is up? What is up? Oh, hey, you know what would be really good? If I actually started the darn thing because I didn't make it a buy it now. Hey, look, somebody would bid if I actually ran it. You know, a yarn daddy is not a bad idea. I'm just saying. I gotta cook. My hubby's a great cook, and I am very happy for that. All right, so Frost Pilot, this is yours. I think you are going to absolutely love it. It is close to the Rasta size, but it is definitely a chunky, and in fact, she makes her big chunky hats out of it. So I think you're gonna absolutely love that. You're gonna love it. Did I put? Oh, sorry, had to grab a bag for Frost Pirate. Oh, you'll make a gorgeous hat. I'll have to. If you don't mind hanging out for a moment, I'm gonna grab one down. I'll show you. Now I don't know if she's making it exactly out of these. Um, I think it's the same stuff. It might not be, but this is this is more dancing skies. And then we also sell her pom poms. We have a whole tree of pom poms. See, whole tree of pom poms. I'm just putting this back up here. Um, let's see. You guys have anything? This, by the way, if you are new and you haven't seen, this is why I can't go through everything in one show. This is us. It should be enough to make a hat. Should be more than enough to make one hat. And then we're actually about to double in size. We're gonna cut through the wall on the side that I'm showing, like over by the TV, and make an archway. And we're gonna have double the space. It's gonna be awesome. These are all my mom's hand spun. A couple of other ladies are mixed in here, but mainly my mom's. They have different range of pricing. I've done a show where we showed the hand spun. I've done a show where I showed our hand dyed sock yarns, symphony yarns. Let's see. I've got Cascade. I have Malabrego. I have heritage. I have silks. I have all kinds of stuff. I have more than I can show in one show. And I really do appreciate the love and the support, everybody who's hung out through the whole stream. Um, if you have not already, make sure and bookmark this item, because that way, whenever I go live, even if you missed the notification or you didn't pin it, it will alert you that I'm live. And I probably will increase the types of lives I do, just because we have such a range of things. But with that said, is there anything that anybody would like me to go over before we do a buyer's giveaway and um, go forth on that? By the way, if you want to get into the buyer's giveaway, I do have mini skein bloops. They're $7. You can get it for yourself, or while they still have the gifting, you can gift it. I have sticker bloops. So, well, welcome in, Laura. What do you crochet? Do you knit? What do you like to do? And if you're new, definitely click on the item. You don't buy it. Don't buy it because it's $888,000. It's literally just for notifications for when we go live. But it's a lot of fun. And we are a fiber art store. So I sell hand dyed, hand spun yarns and fibers. Sandra, unfortunately, I don't have alpaca. So my mom is allergic to hair. So alpaca, mohair, angora, all of those we can't really have. So I have wools, I have silks, I have bamboo a little bit. It just depends, but predominantly, oh, and of course, really nice high-end acrylics. Also, we have cottons, we have hand-dyed cottons. So all of those are things that we have. I just can't have, unfortunately, the Angoras and the softy softs. So yeah, no mohair. I know it's sad. Um, oh, you're doing okay. Um, do you know how thick of yarn? Do you need it to be like a worsted weight? And if so, by the way, hi Catherine, Kathy. I do have over here, we just bought it, just got it in stock. These are really nice, reasonable price. These are called Pacific, and they are 40% wool and 60% acrylic. They are individually, they are 100 grams. They're 213 yards. So if you're newer, what that means is that they are about a worsted, maybe a light DK weight, and it's a wool and acrylic blend. So it's not too thin and it's not too thick. Depends on the type of, stuffy. Oh, it's definitely very soft. And what do we have them marked at? Hey, it'd be great if I knew how much they actually cost. I think they're 8. They're either 8 or 9 a skein. So we have a lot of them. Let's see. They're 9 because we have them technically at 8.50 in the shop, and Whatnot does not recognize halves. So we go to 7 for the transaction and the 11% fee. So these are, I would run them at 9, and I have lots of different colors in them. So $9 a skein, and they are soft. I would recommend it for like baby toys and blankets. And because it's half and half or 60/40, you could definitely, take care of it, but put it in the wash on cold and it would be pretty darn good. Got lots of different colors in that. Let's see. Actually, I think these are all Pacific. It's Cascade. So Cascade Yarns. They're an American made brand. I'm not sure exactly where in the US, but they're a really nice company, family owned. There. Focus. We like focus. See if I can get a screenshot of that. That way I can run it if we want to. Do you see any color that you like of it? I mean, like, you could get one skein and try it and see if you like it. I don't want to pressure anybody into buying anything that they don't like or don't want. So don't get me wrong, I'm not a pushy seller. I like the social side of life. Um, and I just happen to have a really nice product that I can be live and shop with. Um, Now let's see. They're all the Pacific over here. And yeah, because for some reason I was thinking there was 2 different kinds over here, but these are the blends with the 40% wool. Ooh. They are nice pom-poms. Yeah, no, please, because don't get me wrong. I enjoy the live selling. I really do. But I will agree that it is difficult to shop for yarn when you haven't seen it, haven't touched it, haven't squeezed it. So if you find it locally, I will say this is a really nice one, Cascade brand. Look for it. Look for it. They're out there. And if anything, know that you can always buy one skein because I do sell them in singles, and you can always buy it, try it. You're new. It's worth trying different kinds. That's the only thing I will say. I will never push people into buying, but you do have to try some. So be aware of it. But if you could find it locally, for sure, definitely do that. Um, oh, no, I don't have a problem with selling the pom poms whatsoever. No, 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 no. We definitely we're good on it. Let's go look at the pom poms though. Why not? Let's look at some palms. These are high quality. They're locally handmade. I believe she gets the faux fur. Again, it is faux fur. I think she gets it from Europe, so it's not like Joanne's faux fur. It is definitely higher quality. Not that there's anything wrong with Joanne's, except for that they're gone now. And then Frost, you only got the gum tree, right? So we've got a couple colors that we could match it to. I've got the gum tree here for you. They got some really good colors. Um, let's see. It depends on what kind of a person you are. Let's drop it a little bit. Because this has oranges in it, it has blues in it, it has greens in it. The yarn in the back? In the case? You talking about in the case? On the other side. So a little bit of difference. So we got the Rasta way to the left. A pink and a yellow. Ooh. Let me look a little bit. Let's see. These are more chunky weight like the Rasta weight, but some of it's Cascade, some of it's my mom's hand dyed. And then on top is more of Dancing Skies, just in other colors. And then let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, maybe. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What about? Oh, I don't know if it's going to want to come off of here. Dang it. That's the only thing. Ah! Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Let me fight with some tribbles here, some pom-poms. They want to be attached to each other. This might not be the right color tone, though. I'm not sure, but these are really kind of a deep color. But she's got these rainbow, pink, yellow, blue, green. Or, let's see, what other color? Do I have any other color that would go well with it? Oh, and I should tell you, so I run these at $11 on Whatnot. So, just so you know. Too light. Okay, too light. Not a problem. Rainbow wasn't the problem per se. It was too light, she say. Oh my goodness, these don't want to let go. My goodness. My goodness. Let go! Sorry, I'm a character unto myself, all on my own. I don't need other people to be characters. I'm already a character. What about this one? Still in the rainbow tones, but deeper colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love it. Let me do it. Let me run it. I'll sit down for a second and get that. Let me get a pom-pom on here for ya. Pom-pom. That is not what I wanted to click. Thank you. And these are also made by Dancing Skies. So you'll have Yarn by Dancing Skies, and you'll have Pom Pom by Dancing Skies. So it'll be all Alaskan made. Okay. So the pom pom is up. Boop boop pom pom. Isn't that so pretty? And like I said, it's a little bit higher of a quality of faux fur, so it's really really nice. Absolutely. I'm glad you will love it. You're gonna have to send me a picture though, because I tell you what, Gumtree and the pom poms are quite popular. Um, so yay! I'm so glad. Does anybody else want any pom poms while we're looking at pom poms? I made it enough I could do it a couple times, but we'll put these together and you'll have those. So yay! I'm so glad. Um, like I said, I've got things in the shop. I'm gonna run a buyer's giveaway here because unless we've got something else that we're gonna look at, it's time for me to go home. Um, so I'm gonna run a buyer's giveaway, and if you want to get into the buyer's giveaway, I have bloops in the chat for stickers. I got bloops in the chats for mini skeins. This is gonna be our buyer's giveaway for the mini skein. So this time I made it before I started the show. So hopefully, if I have anybody left who's bought, you can get into it. I don't know who all's left. I know one of you guys had to head out early, and if that's the way it goes, then you get a mini skein. Oh, yay! We got at least 2 entries. Anybody else want to enter? It's a mini skein, hand dyed. Get a bloop in the chat. I've got stickers. I'll pin some stickers. Let's see. You could get in with just some simple stickers. We like bloops. And I am technically on the road to 1K, I guess, but I like connections a lot more. I think that's more important in the long run than sales. So, but either way, I still want to be able to participate and have the fun and do the giveaways. And again, I want to thank Aska Daska for sponsoring a mini skein giveaway earlier. That was really, really kind of her and super nice. I really appreciate it. I think I got it from her, but I got some Pokemon cards from her. It was really fun. Um, so yeah, if there's anybody out there, there's 7 of you guys out there. I got 2 in the giveaway. Somebody's gonna get that mini skein. And if you guys want to get a mini skein for low, or do any other buying, this is a good way to get your shipping taken care of. So, oh, but in the meantime, we don't have to just stare at pom poms. I can walk us around a little bit and we can talk about what else. So, like I said, we're going to be busting through, we're going to be getting through that. I didn't even go through, I've got these really cute Tam hats. They're Scottish. Let's see, we went through the scarves. Hey, welcome in. We're doing buyer's giveaway, and I got sticker bloops if you want to get in on it. Um, I've got all kinds of notions. So these are all things we could do another day. I've got notions, I've got drop spindles, chunky Anthem acrylic yarn. This is the other type of Pacific. It's another blend. It's really nice. What is up, Tiffany? Hey, we're doing a buyer's giveaway, and I got bloops. I got $2 bloops. But beyond that, I've got needle felting tools, and one day we're gonna have to do a needle felting day where I do live streaming and show needle felting and sell the needle felting. These are all my little needle felted guys. I got Charmander, I got a Muppety pumpkin, I got dragons, I got Invader Zim, got Grr. Grr's adorable. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, grr, for anybody who knows nerdy stuff. Um, got Pokeballs. I got a Link in a Deku scrub. I got Spooky Squirtle and spooky Bulbasaur. He's got a bone tie. We've got a minute left for that giveaway, so if anybody wants to get in the giveaway, it's the buyer's giveaway. And I have $2 bloops for that. So otherwise, we have a huge store up here, and I can't show it all in one go. So as the community gets stronger and bigger, I would love for you guys to shout out what you guys want to see. If we wander over this way, just so you guys know, if you guys just joined, I got a buyer's giveaway going on, and I got bloops pinned if you want to do bloops and get in and maybe win a free mini skein. Hey, always be. Those are, we did a whole day of symphony yarns. Those are 100% merino in a DK weight. These are all of my mom's hand-dyed yarns. All of these. All done by my mom. Hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Got a buyer's giveaway going. We got 30 seconds left on the clock for it. If you want to get in it, you can buy a bloop. I got $2 bloops. So we'll have more shows consistently. I want to do this every Monday for sure. It's just at this point, it's hard to tell what to do first and when. We do have knitting needles. So if you ever want me to build you a bundle and like get you your knitting needles, now you have to be the one to pick out which knitting needles are. Okay, who's gonna win it? 3, 2, 1. Who's winning it? Linda! Linda. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. So I have mini skeins over here, but mom is also dyeing up some more ones. I usually pick a random one, but these are some of the mini skeins. My mom's run for 32. Hi, Fart Queen. I like the name. Oh, and you have no idea. Look. I can't show it all in one show. I can barely do it in 2 hours. I can barely do one area, and we have wool and we have fiber, and you got a blue and a yellow yarn. I think the blues you got are really dark, so why don't we go with a royal blue like that? How about that, Linda? Like I said, I usually pick a random one. The other option is I do have one that's got a little bit of variegation in it. I think with your darker colors, this one. So which would you like? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Woo woo! 1. It is. Woot woot for your giveaway. Well, Queen, I'm gonna call you Queen, okay? Because I do love your name, but that's hilarious. I do live shows on Mondays now. Every Monday we do a little bit different, and again, because the shop's so big, I can't do it all in once. So the last couple weeks we've gone over a couple different things. I can run things as people ask. I also have hand spun and hand dyed. And the pumpkin faces, that'll be cute. So yeah, we have a very, very wide range of what we do. So I'm gonna go and repin. So if you want to be notified anytime I go live, go and bookmark my shows, but also bookmark this item in the buy it now. And then that way, even if you don't bookmark the show, you will get alerted when I go online. And otherwise, we are getting down to 15% on my battery. So you guys have been awesome. And I will be getting these shipped out for you. And let's go raid. Let's definitely raid. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in. Let me make sure I drop some follows before we go. Remember, I always try to follow. If you guys are sellers, I also try to share and bookmark and do all the stuff. And I answered your question, right, Linda, that it runs at 32 for my mom's. For my mom's yarn, 32. And then, okay, I gave some follows. Let's go raid. Raid, raid, raid. Raid. And who is on right now? I wish there was another yarn person live, but we will go and we will raid So Happy Crafting. So Happy Crafting. Now, you guys know the yarn ball. I always raid with a yarn ball, so make sure when we go over there, if you're still with us, go ahead and put some yarn balls in the chat. We're gonna go and raid another crafter. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday evening. And I don't have it in my hand, but coffee cheers.